Hi, I'm Rachel from Loughrea Craft Club and I'm here today as part of the Athenry MAD festival. I know a lot of you might not actually be able to make the festival in person, so what we're doing is creating a fun craft mini make that you can make at home with the family. So for this craft mini make you're going to need toilet roll tubes, marker pens, a hole punch, some different coloured card, some string, some air drying clay, a glue stick and a stick from the garden. Optional other things you can use, sequins and feathers. So first of all we're going to need 2 toilet roll tubes. So we've got a whole one here and then one that I've cut in half. That's going to form the head. So I'm going to colour the whole thing in with the pen. You can use paint if you'd rather, but this is not so messy. Next I'm going to do the head. I'm going to choose a contrasting colour and colour it in. Next we're going to make some holes so we can thread the string through. I've got a hole punch here. If you don't have a hole punch you can use a skewer to make the holes, but please ask an adult to help you with that. So I've made some holes in the body of my puppet, 4 at the bottom for the legs and then 2 at the top, 1 at each end for the head and tail. And I'm going to do a couple of holes in the head as well. So I'm going to put those to one side for now and get my air drying clay. If you don't have any of this at home you can always use plasticine. And then just roll them into balls and then just flatten them down a little bit to make a vague foot shape. Now I'm going to take my string. I've got some nice bright orange string, but whatever you have at home is absolutely fine. And I need to cut 2 lengths of about 15 centimetres. So cut my first length and then measure the next one. This is going to form the legs of our crazy creature. Now at each end I need to tie a knot so we can attach it to our feet. So just a simple knot at each end. Now we have the legs of our puppet. They don't look much like legs yet, but we're going to stick the feet on them. So if you just push the string down into the clay and kind of fold it back over it to hide the knot. And you've done the same with the other foot. Now feed it through one of the bottom holes on your tube, like so, and then press it into your other foot. So there's our body with 4 funky feet. I'm going to just put it to one side for a little while to allow it to dry. Now we're going to do a little bit of work on our head. So we're going to make some funky ears. I've got a piece of white card here which I'm going to fold in half, and then I'm going to draw an ear shape like so. Then I'm going to cut it out, and as you can see you're left with 2 ears. There's our ear shapes. We're going to colour it in with a funky design now. Now I'll put the ears to one side and I'm going to make some eyes. So I'm going to get a black marker and draw 2 black circles. I'm drawing my 2 eyeballs. And then I'm going to cut them out. Now to attach our ears and our eyes to the head. So I've got my glue stick. Just going to put a spot of glue at the top and stick our ears on, and then our 2 eyes. There's the head of our puppet finished. I've also punched a hole between the ears as well to match up with the hole on the head, and we're just going to attach it to the body now. So again, another piece of string, And we're just going to tie it through this hole at the top of the body. So just like so. And secure into place with a knot. So we'll just repeat that again by attaching the string to the head. Now we're going to take our string again and we're going to cut two lengths of about 35 centimetres. So simply a knot at the back like we did before, and then for the string at the front we're going to feed it through the hole. And what I've done is I've tied 3 or 4 knots at the back just so that the string won't pull through the head. Now, as you can see, our Athenry puppet is really starting to take shape now, and we're going to tie the string to the stick at the top so we can manoeuvre your puppet. Okay, so our puppet's really starting to come together now, so we're just going to do a few embellishments for him. So I've got a nice piece of coloured card here, and I'm going to let everybody know how I feel about Athenry. Okay, so here's my message for the side of my puppet. I'm just going to glue that and stick it on to his body. So it's also nice to add some other embellishments depending on what you have at home. I have some sequins here. Now, I just wanted to add a tail to our puppet, so I've got these lovely coloured feathers. You could use maybe a pipe cleaner if you don't have feathers at home. So they're just going to get attached at the back here with a little bit of sellotape. So there's our Athenry MAD puppet all finished. So you can mess around with getting it to move and wiggle and dance. Maybe you could make a few of them, maybe a flock or a herd, and do a little puppet show. So I hope you've enjoyed the project. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.